What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back playing some more Pokemon VGC Reg Wi-Fi battles. Today we're busting out a team that has some of my favorite Pokemon in it. We're rocking Kanto Raichu, Suicune, Riolu. This is a super cool like Sunroom team that I have not really seen people utilize, like Miraidon and Cali with like a coaching Riolu. This is actually a really cool team. We're rocking that big Endeavor AV upper hand Raichu, one of my absolute favorite sets with Lightning Rod to help us in the Miraidon matchup. Rocking just a full speed Life Orb Kyurem with Outrage, one of my favorite sets as well. This is a Dark Terra Snarl Inner Focus Suicune. This Pokemon is like super slept on. It's my favorite legendary that's not a restricted, and so I really hope we can get some value out of Suicune today. Hopefully we don't fight too many Miraidons. That's why there's a Raichu with Lightning Rod on this team, so we can still have a good matchup in that situation. The Riolu here has a really cool set as well. It's Prankster with Feint, Copycat, Coaching, Quick Guard. I think it's a really good partner for either Miraidon or Cali. We can lead it with Miraidon and just go big coachings, have a good matchup there. We have Quick Guards to block Fake Outs, or we lead it with Cali. We can still Quick Guard to block Fake Outs, but we have the coaching if we need it. And then we have like Copycat. Another really cool thing about Copycat is it copies the last move that was just used, period. So if like, let's say they lead with something like a Whimsicott or Tornadus, and they want to go Tailwind, and we click Copycat, because they're a higher speed Prankster Mon, they're going to go Tailwind, and we're going to Copycat and gain Tailwind as well. On the reverse end, if the last move that was used on the previous turn was something like a Trick Room, and I pivot into Riolu, Riolu then Copycat Prankster boost and reset that Trick Room. So there's so many little things that you can do with Copycat. Hopefully we get some cool Copycat combos off in this video. But, yeah, let's see if we can make some shenanigans happen. Other than that, we just have a Specs Flutter. This is a special attack boosting Flutter, one of my favorite sets as well. And then we have the Cali here, just standard Cali. Running down the EVs really quick. Our Cali is heavy in that Spadef. Our Flutter Mane has a little bit of bulk, just enough speed to outspeed I think like things like 112, like Lycanroc midday form and stuff like that. Riolu's 252 because it's sashed. Suicune's very bulky on the defensive side with enough speed to actually outspeed things like Shadow Rider after we get a Tailwind off. Miraidon's 252, cool. Cruise Control for cool here with the Life Orb, and Raichu is also a 252 set as well. I think that's base 110 speed on Raichu really leans into it, being able to bully things. Hopefully we can outspeed some. Like, Zentas don't usually get like that fast, right? So maybe we might be able to outspeed Zentas to go for some cheeky endeavors or something like that. But yeah, that's the whole team. If you guys like the sort of content, you want to see more, and you are a fan of morning VGC content, maybe think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're still trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're at 45,200 and change. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right onto these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, Miraidon, Cali, Lando. Okay. Let's see how this one's going to go with Grim. Suicune's has a really hard matchup versus like Rillaboom and Miraidon. It's where they were starting to see both of those pop up. People are using Miraidon, and then they're putting Rillas on their team for the Miraidon mirrors. It's just so weird. Good news is like Cali is really good into this core when they don't have like Iron Hands. So I think Cali is probably the way to go, but we need to be a little bit respectful. So I think I'm going to lead Cali, and I'm looking actually at like Riolu, but I might want to do something weird like Miraidon or Raichu, just rip the Raichu lead right off the rip. I don't think that's terrible. I think something like these two are actually really good at dictating play. So I can do something like that with these, and then like I think Miraidon in the back to close out for sure. Cali is good. I also think like Riolu could be really nice here. I'll bring Riolu. I think Riolu and Raichu could be good. If we lose our Cali, we're going to be in for a bad time, right? But I'm actually thinking that we have the right tools and support mons to give their Cali a lot of problems. We have Endeavor Raichu. We have like Fake Outs, Upper Hands, Coaching. I think we have a lot of stuff. They're going big into the Cali mirror, and so this is where I really like my Flutter. I just have to kind of guess what Terra they're going to go on that Cali. If they go Water, which is, I would say, the correct Terra here, they still block the Lance. And same thing with the Fire, but I can make a read on that and go for like a Power Gem. Or I can just try and rip a Shadow Ball. I think I'm going to rip the Shadow Ball because it's neutral into all of them. And I'm just going to start peeling these Lances into your face. Reflex good. And no Terra on that Cali, so you're about to... Bro, don't do that. I'm trying to help you out here, bro. Like, it's Shadow Ball. It's obviously Shadow Ball. Let's go. Do you think I'm Sash Flutter? No, we rocking that big Specs. Ooh, and we speed tying. I mean, they probably Trick Room in. Yeah, they're probably gonna... Let's see if we win this speed tie. Oh, they're actually Lancing. Good play. So that was a speed tie. We are a 0 speed reduced Cali. You're gonna get... Ooh, you crit my Cali. Okay, that sucks. Thunder Wave me? Because you got a +1 speed right here. I think I have Faint on Raichu. I could go for that. Oh, it's lefties. Or it's the Leech Seed set. Okay. That's super standard. So losing Flutter kind of sucks, but it lets us really, like, come in hot here. I think I can kind of just come in and go. Let's think about this. Faint there. Coaching. If they Leech Seed me, I lose. That's where I'm trying to think about what I need to do here. So I can probably get away with Raichu, just rip the Raichu lead. I think I'm actually going to come in with Raichu, because this stops a lot of what they're doing here. This stops their ability to Thunder Wave me. This stops a lot of it. I actually think I'm just going to go Electro Web and Trick Room. I know that sounds really weird. What if I just rip the Lance here? What's wrong with that? Just another Lance. That's great damage into the Grim. And the Electro Web might be able to let us get that. I can even make a read and go for the Fake Out into the Grim so you can't get your screen up yet. That's a bit greedy, but I'm gonna do it. You're gonna protect with that. Yeah, you're protecting. I'm just taking the safer play. I don't want that Grim to live and go for a foul play. So we're gonna see if he fakes out. Well, we don't actually know if what he was clicking, because he's always faster than Kali-I here. But this is great damage. We don't need to Trick Room yet. And now you can get that light screen up, but like I think that I have enough damage to get it. Ooh, we got the crit. I don't know if it was needed. Like the Fake Out plus the 2 Lances is probably enough to take the Grim off the board. And yeah, I think we're in a good spot. If you come in with Miraidon, right, there's 2 things that you can do. You can just rip the Draco into my Kali, or you can rip the Draco into the Raichu, or you can just lock in Gleam. And none of those are inherently wrong, I don't think. Let's see, is it upper hand time? It's Miraidon. All right, so the question is, do we think that we can KO? Like, what are they locking into? I think I'm gonna protect here, and I think I'm actually gonna go Fairy Terra. I think you're gonna Draco the Raichu. If you Lance, or sorry, if you D-Wim, I don't actually care, and I think this will actually KO your Kali-I. That's where I'm actually looking. If it doesn't, this is probably game we lose. Because you're going to Lance the crap out of me. But I think this plus the Steroid will actually get it. Let's see it. Terra! Fairy Terra! So he's going to go Gleam, which is good. You know, I could have went Fire Terra on my Kali-I. I did not need to do any of this, but it's fine. They could just be going Fairy Terra to lose their weakness to Lance, too. They could still be ripping a Draco into one of these slots. Big Raichu energy. Fairy Terra Raichu. Let's go. Show me that Draco. Draco. We're not throwing our Kali in the garbage pail just yet. Dazzle. Good play. Correct play from our opponent, I would say. They have a Reflect up, too, so it's like... that's definitely a good play. Ooh, then he crit us a Raichu. Ugh. Give me the KO. Give me the KO. No! No, we're so weak, dude. Never lucky. Never lucky. There's another Lance back. So what the problem with this play that I don't particularly like is now we have to win a Kali-I speed tie with our Kali versus theirs. That's the thing that's like really dicey here. And it is a speed tie because we already had one before and we're using a min speed Kali. Just like they are. I don't even know if Lance breaks them if they get like 2 protects. I'll see what happens though. I really wish I flipped on Fire Terra on my Kali though. Oh well. Actually, it's not a speed tie. I forgot. Duh. I Electro Web them. Duh. I'm so smart. Hopefully this KOs, bro. Yeah. I should probably just click this because they're gonna protect, right? I'll take the coaching this turn. It'll help versus the Miraidon. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's actually really good for me. Cool. I forgot, yeah, Electro Value, right? Let's go. TY Electro Web. I don't know if we break the Miraidon here. We're going to be +2 Kali versus Reflect Fairy Terra Miraidon. I don't think we KO it. But, like, I don't think they one-shot us with freaking Dazzling Gleam either. So everyone staying in, no protects. That's the right play, I would say. If I can KO that Kali, that'd be great. Yep, there's the Gleam. Let's see how much damage this does to our Cali. We have a lot of points in bulk here. We might be able to live one more of those if it's still spread damage. And that would be great. Let's go! One more. We just gotta have one more. This is gonna be so hard though, right? Because you're gonna bring out literally anything that can do damage to our Cali and we lose. I don't think I should have Trick Room there either. Like, I think I had to play it just like that. Oof, that's game. Alright, so the last move that was used... Wait, the last move that was used was Glacial Lance! Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for Glacial Lance Riolu? Does that work? We're gaming. I'm a gamer. Let's go. Let's go, Riolu! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! No! Dude, we tried. We tried. The reflect was too strong. Oh, dude, I'm so sad. Almost. We were so close. I think if I saved my Fire Terra, I might have been in a better spot. I know that they had the land on the back to pin, but I think we might have been able to get something going because we would have had like full health on the Cali. Honestly, like that Glacial Lance was like really sick. So, all right, Shadow Rider Zenta Smeargle. Okay, Smeargle's a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, we don't have that many ways to really deal with Smeargle here. We don't have a lot of like double ups. I think our best play might be like a weird feint play. Honestly enough, something I think with like Riolu and like feint might be just like get the Smeargle off the board, like ask questions later. So something like these two. I know that looks like really weird into that board, and if they do lead Zenta correctly, we do lose. I think I'm actually gonna go like full Trick Room into this guy. I do not like Suicune here at all, but like I can't go Suicune. I have to go Raichu. Just because like Raging Bolt's like that big of a problem. This is not gonna be a good matchup. This is not good. But who knows? We might be able to go for another Glacial Lance. I want that Riolu Glacial Lance KO. I wish I had full investment in attack on this set. I probably should just because it's sashed, but that's a weird weed. This is a weird weed. This guy's like, wait, what the hell is going on here? So I could copycat your Tailwind right now. I wonder if they're gonna fake out my Riolu. I'm not afraid of this board as much as I should be. Like, are you gonna go Tailwind Spore? Like, I don't care. Break Sash, like, walk away. Taunt. Okay. Taunt my Flutter. You think I'm Trick Rooming? This guy thinks I'm Trick Rooming. Look at this. Cute. That's cute. If I Fairy Taired my Flutter, we'd KO the Smeargle here for sure. Awesome. We KO without it. Awesome. Great stuff. Super nice to see. Like, I stole that. I stole the heck out of that. I was not dealing with Smeargle in that situation. So, Riolu Flutter, good lead goated. Let's see. Shadow Rider. The last move that was used was D-Gleam, so I could copycat that if I needed to. You always got to be respectful of those situations. No reason to use any of these moves realistically. Is there any reason to swap? No reason to swap. So we're just chilling. I could feint the Torn. I guess the right play would be copycat because it would break Sash on Shadow Rider. Am I wrong with this play? Is this play like incorrect? How incorrect is this play? It's incorrect. You can just... Now we actually have to do this, don't we? Yep, I really dislike this, but it is what it is. I really like the copycat here because if you do go Tailwind for some weird reason, like, I'll just get a free Tailwind. I'm doing this just so I don't get my Flutter like O-code from the Astral, but I do think that this will lead to me getting popped. But on the good side is, like, if we crit this D-Gleam, we might have shots here. Okay, so this means Riolu's getting Copycat Protect. Gaming. Gaming, let's go. Tailwind. Cool! Oh, we got the Tailwind up! Value! That's so nice! We take those all the way to the bank, bro. And we got your Torn off the board for free. Give me that free Tailwind, baby! Let's go. Give me that Tailwind. Woo, sheesh. Dude, this guy's styled on my Riolu. Okay. Now, what's the thing that can happen here? Like, the cool thing about this is if, like, I might be able to make a board happen where if, like, Flutter goes down to, like, an Astral or something weird and, like, their other teammate protects, I can copycat Astral Barrage and do, like, 30-something% with this Riolu. Dude, that'd be so sick. Zenta. Okay, this is gonna start getting dicey. You have the wide guard, right? But that means I can copycat that move. Actually, I can just feint. Thanks, bro. Alright. I wasn't doing anything else. Crit the feint, bro! Sheesh. Astral. Nice. Not bad. Let's see if we can outspeed Zenta. I don't know if we do with our Flutter. We might. It's definitely possible. It'd be cool. Orb Shadow Rider. Okay. Nice. It's so good that we hit with that. That is like absolutely next level requirement. Heavy Slam was that last move that was used. Okay. Because I'm trying to think, like, there are ways that I can copycat into certain things. If I can condition and protect on Zenta and not lose my Riolu and then come back in with Riolu or something, like, there's definitely things that can be done. We have Fake Out here, so, like, we can Fake Out Zenta, pivoting Kali Fodder to Astral, send out Raichu and Astral. Or, sorry, send back out the Riolu and Astral to Shadow Rider. Okay. Gaming. That's the only game, like, I don't know what else to do, man. Fodder here. What sucks is I could probably just live the Astral and Electro Web. Actually, I can just do that. I'm gonna just do that then. Copycat last move used was Heavy Slam. That won't do any damage. Maybe if you wide guard for some reason, I can copycat a wide guard. I'll do that. I'm not doing anything else with this guy. Then if you wide guard and I'm electro-rubbing, I lose. Heavy Slam time. Let's go. Gaming. Dude, Riolu, you're so weak, man. That's probably game. If we outspeed the Zenta, that's sick. If we outspeed the Zenta, we win. Well, we'll see. Actually, I think Kali still loses to Zenta, but, like, let's see what happens here. Look at me wishing I used coaching here. Orb, yeah, there it is. Yes! Oh, that's so good! Yo, okay, alright, we got shots out here. We got shots. We're gonna lose our Raichu this turn. It comes down to Kali being able to 1v1 Zenta, which, like, if I crit... I think with coaching, I would have got KO'd there. Kali should not be able to 1v1 this Zenta. We'll see, though. Two high horsepowers would do it, probably. One crit high horsepower does it. Do this one for Riolu. Do it for Riolu, buddy. Let's go. Just gotta hit 2 or 1 crit. Ooh, Terra! Okay. Are you gonna go Dragon? Because, like... I think I can live 2 body press. I think I can live through 2 body presses. Grass. Should I have protected that turn and scouted? And then just won the game? I guess they probably have wide guard. Oof. Okay. This actually gives us shots, though, because, like, this is now just 50-50 game between your 16 wide guards and my 8 lances. So, like, you don't want to eat that over and over and over and over again. So, like, lance? They're thinking. Heavy Slam, okay. Yeah, that's it, bro. That was a misplay. You should not have terrestrialized that Zenta. That was... What you should have done is, like, maybe eat, like, 1 high horsepower and then, like, terrestrialize then. You know what I mean? I don't know your life. Or maybe just hope that... I think you just hope I missed my high horsepowers. That's what I would have done. But we take those wins all the way to the bank. We copycatted moves. And we won? Like, Riolu gaming out here. All right, Shadow Rider, Zenta, Raging Bolt. So we had to bring our Quick Guard users here. I think Quick Guard's going to be really, really good in this matchup. So Raichu, Riolu, like, upper hand Quick Guard's probably going to be great. They're probably looking at my board thinking Amoonguss is very good into it, which they're not wrong. I think I'm actually just going to open up with, like... Do I want to open up with Riolu here? Maybe. I think Suicune's actually not a bad opener. You just sit in front of what they're doing with Suicune, get that Tailwind up, and then you... full send like the rest of your mons. So something like Suicune Raichu looks really good on paper, in my opinion. And then you just try and close out with like these. I know it looks weird not to bring Kali here, but I don't think Kali wins like the Zenta Shadow Rider matchup. Like that's what that team's made to beat is like all their mons put massive pressure on Kali I, and then they have the Amoonguss to flip on if I want to go into TR mode. We're not going to go into TR mode. We're going to be going Tailwind, super fast mode. And I think that, like, Fake Out plus Guarantee Tailwind allows things like our Suicune, our Miraidon, and our Flutter just to correctly bully these mons while using, like, upper hands on POWs to stop suckers and things like that. I think it gives us outs. I wish I had Flame Charge on this Miraidon, but, like, honestly, Outrage is really funny too. So let's see what happens here, but dicey matchup. Let's see if Raichu can get us a win. I wonder, I will Fake Out a POW. I think I'll pull the trigger and Fake Out a POW on turn 1. I know that's always super greedy because, like, they can Terra. Oh, I'm just going to Fake Out the Zenta then. Let me think about this. Fake Out Zenta, Tailwind into, like, Electro Web Snarl, like GG Shake My Hand. I vibe there. I'm not going to Terra yet. Cool. You can Astral. I want to see if you take Orb damage. And then we're going to be setting up for Endeavor, which is going to be really, really nice. Like, Endeavor into that Zenta is going to be great. And if they show Orb on Shadow Rider, that means that Sash is on the POW. We should have a lot of value here. Are they going Ghost Zenta turn 1? Are they absolute Chad gamers? Or are they just double dipping Ghost Shadow Rider? Okay. Good play. I mean, honestly, as long as you're not KOing my Suicune this turn, I'm still fine. And that's their Terra down. So, like, now I can actually just full send, like, a ton of damage into that slot. Fake Out, not working as intended. Astral, there it is. Raichu's gonna live, so I wonder if they're doubling Raichu. Being, like, respectful of Sash. Remember, I can't use my Citrus Berry. Orb, Shadow Rider, very standard. Suicune, live! Yes, that's sick. They threw the kitchen sink at us, bro, and we're like, nah, fam. That ain't me, bro. Bad news is I cannot use my, can't use Endeavor. I can Snarl, though. Snarl's really good. Snarl plus Electro. I don't think you're going to Wide Guard me, bro. I don't. You're probably going to protect Shadow Rider and just do something with Zenta. And, like, you can take this damage all the way to the bank. Or just bring Miraidon or something. Pivot Shadow Rider. Okay. There's my Citrus. We game, and Suicune's so good. Suicune Raichu board. Just, like, staring down, I would say, arguably the best restricted duo right now. Bolt. Cool. Snarl on the Bolt's great. They're going to have to Raichu here then, right? That's how this is going to work. Damn, what if I read that and Endeavored there? That would have been sick. That's like a fat Endeavor. It's a good one. Okay. We're going to lose one Mon. I think it has to be Miraidon here. I think you have to go Miraidon in this situation. No, I'm actually, you definitely go Flutter here, right? I think you go Flutter here and you just Shadow Ball the Zenta. And you pivot out Miraidon for there. Is there a -1? Is Suicune doing anything worthy of, like, staying on the board? I don't think so. Yeah, I like this. Because, like, I think you're just going to be Thunderbolting or Thunderclapping my Suicune. That's what I would be doing in this situation if I were you. Maybe Volt switching Suicune. I doubt they're going to Electro Web. They need to be respectful of Raging Bolt. I'm going to be respectful of getting that Zenta out of my face. And this should be able to KO the Zenta. Specs Flutter. They've already wasted the Terra, so they can't, like, Terra weirdly in the Shadow Rider when it comes back out. We just have that full pin there. And then we have the Fairy Terra onto our Flutter if they want to send out POW. So as long as we're not, they're not making a read and Dracoing our slot there, we're fine. Yep. Shadow Ball, nice, no protects. All right, let's see. Do they Thunderbolt the Suicune? They might have been conditioned to Thunderbolt too because they saw the Citrus and they saw us get a lot of bulk. I don't know if they rip a Draco into us. Thunderbolt, there it is. Into the Flutter, wow. Ooh! No para, no para. Nice. That's a lot of damage. You're at -1 Bolt. Are you... You're -1, right? Like, that just... Photosynthesis is that strong, huh? Crazy. We're a pretty bulky Flutter, too. You can see we have some HP investment. We got some bulk on this thing. Huh. I'm gonna Outrage, bro. Don't stop me. Weird. I wonder if you think your only out here is to actually full send the attack. Yeah, they're -... That's so crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna win. Like, this hits into either of those, and I win. Honestly, you have to do it like this. If you would like to protect with a Shadow Rider and I double outrage in the wrong slots, I lose. But, like, I'm a gamer, so I'll just win. Thunderclap should live. He's at -1! And that's so much weaker than Thunderbolt. That's crazy, bro. Let me just win, though. Yeah, I'm just gaming. I told you guys I was just gaming. Like, we're just gaming out here. What I'd say. And he didn't protect. Should have protected, bro. Cool. Next turn, that Bolt's about to be taking the fattest L the world's ever seen. I still have Terra. Tailwind peters out. Big sad. I think I lose, actually. Man. Foul, right? Yeah, damn it. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Man, I got so close. Yeah, you're just gonna... Well, let's see. If this is some sort of weird, like, not Sash Pow, I think we have shots, but it's not, right? Flip this on because we should have terrestrialized our Miraidon last turn when we went out through all that. You need to actually Icy win, which sucks. Alright, let's just try it. Is there a way that we win here? Maybe if they protect Pow for some weird reason and go for, like, we rip the correct outrage target? That'd be kind of nice. I don't see a way that we win this. I really don't. But let's see. Are they trying to, like, look at, like, Sucker Punch, crit, Thunderclap calcs into my Miraidon? Like, I didn't hit either, bro. Just just attack with your mons and you win. Like, I think you just full send the Icicle Crash into the Miraidon. Maybe you're worried about hitting Icicle Crash, you know? Thunderclap into the Miraidon. Oh god, were they really? Okay. Crunch. Okay. This guy's finding all the L's. He's finding every L possible. We just lost his POW. We win. Oh my gosh. Let me hit this. Come on. Come on. Let me hit this. Let me hit this, though. Let's go. All right. All right. I just have to live the Thunderclap from the most aggressive. It's probably like some sort of... It looks like weird Magnet Bolt, right? Doesn't that look like a Magnet Bolt, not AV? Because, like, he's doing way too much damage with that thing. Good. He thought I was going to Fire Terra. He did. He tried to read Fire Terra, but I can't Terra. I was stuck in Outrage. Right? That's literally what that play was. He tried to read Fire Terra. So I'm stuck using Outrage. This is my most damage. Protect. Yep. Cool. This is Magnet. It's not AV. Outrage, baby. Dude, I got all the good Outrage targets this time, dude. Let's go. Let's go, Suicune. Alright, we gotta hit one Outrage. Miraidon, my friend, my champion. Can you do me this one solid? I will present you with more solids. Harsh Sunlight Uno. I mean, honestly, we have to just hit here. I was like, you could protect. It's like, nah, I just gotta win, bro. Let's go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm clicking Outrage this turn. Outrage, 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 Outrage. Yes, let's go, Outrage, big busted, let's go. Dude, this team is so cool. Like, we led with Raichu Suicune against arguably the best restricted duo in the game. We held our own. We held it. We didn't use, and they're the ones that blew Terra on the first turn. We held all of our resources. We said you got to be this tall to ride, and they were not tall enough to break Raichu Suicune Riolu player. Holy moly, guys! If you guys like this sort of content, you want to see more, think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're still trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If you guys got this far in the video, you probably like something that we did. Let me know what your actual favorite part of the video was. Do you like the Raichu Suicune part? Do you like the Glacial Lance Copycat Riolu? Let me know what you liked most about this video. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.